I've been zoning, I've been zoning.
Hey, what's going on, guys? KTB Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my personal opinions and my personal tier list for all the weapons in the Black Ops Cold War beta. So the weapons we have are the Magnum 1911, Diamatti RPG-7, Sigma 2, Howard, Galileo SA-12, Pellington, the LW3, Type 63, M16, KSP-45, Milano 821, MP5, AK-47, XM4, QBZ, the AK-74. Oh, I got those backed up, didn't I, huh? The Krieg 6, the Sonar 63, and the RPD. So, I haven't made a video in a long time. I will not lie. I'm sorry for not doing what I have to do, not doing my job in society. But it is what it is. Life kind of hit the fan, shit hit the fan eventually slapped the fuck out of the shit. It hasn't been going too good. So I figured I just want a way to relax, nice, easy video. So here we go. Nice, simple tier list. So as you know, it goes from S to A to B to C to D to F. F stands for fucking dog shit. D stands for dick down terrible. C stands for kinda crappy. Kinda is spelled with C. B stands for bitchin'. A stands for awesome. S stands for sucky sucky lug 3000. First up is the Magnum. The Magnum revolver, in my opinion, was wonderful in Black Ops 1. I loved it, but in this game, I think that they absolutely butchered it. Magnum is fucking terrible. I cannot use it. It's so slow. You have to hit every shot. There's no forgiving with this weapon. This weapon is absolutely dog shit in this game. Dog shit. To be fair, I am pretty dog shit in this game, but this weapon in particular, dog fucking shit. Okay. They might add snub nose, they might add a long barrel, they might even add, I don't fucking know, speed loading, doesn't matter. It's fucking terrible and I hate it so much. Next up in the F tier, I'm sadly gonna have to put the 1911. I mean, it hurts my heart to say that, but it's not that good in this game, man. There's nothing super good going for it. I love zombies and I love the 1911 starting pistol so much, but this specific game, they just haven't done it right. It doesn't do much damage, it can shoot fast, but you're gonna get killed by the time you end up killing somebody with this gun. There's nothing positive, I would say. There's a lot of negatives, so I think that kind of weighs everything out. Alright, for the last weapon in the F tier. Now this, I don't know, it's up to you guys, what you guys think. But for the F tier last weapon, I have to put the Sigma 2. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I know it's made for locking on and like destroying big choppers and stuff, but really other than that, there's no use of it. I don't see this being used by anybody unless you're trying to shoot down a chopper gunner. Which is why this is going to be stuck in the F tier. So D tier. D tier stands for dick down disgusting. So weapons that are not very good at all. They're not necessarily F tier, but they're definitely not better than a C tier. So in this, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put a few things. First, I'm gonna put, now this might come as a shock, I'm gonna go ahead and put the QBZ. I do not like the QBZ. It is not my type of weapon. The QBZ is just, it's finicky, you know? That's the best way I'm gonna put it. It's finicky. It's trying to be the FAMAS. It's trying to be the TAR. It's trying to be so many different weapons that it's not. I don't like it. Not a big fan of it. Not a fan whatsoever. Not at all. Other than that, on the D tier for standing for dick down disgusting, just to remind you one more time, I'm gonna have to put the. You ready? You know what it is? It's the M16, that's right. M16 was butchered in this game. So fucking butchered. And maybe it changes when the full game comes out, but for right now, the beta, this thing is just god awful. I can't do it. I can't handle this weapon existing in this game. This 3-round burst isn't as good as it used to be, you know what I'm trying to say? Like classic Call of Duty, the M16 would have slapped. This one, no, not even fucking close. But that is the last D tier. Next up is C tier, which stands for, what was it, crap? Something like that? I am so fucking tired. Alright, C tier. Things that are just nothing else, just First up, without any doubt in my mind, the Amati pistol. It's a fucking pistol. What do you expect? It's not gonna replace a primary. It's not overpowered anyway. And it's not exactly terrible. Unlike the Magnum, the 1911, when you're using the Diamatti, you can actually do something with it. Like, you can actually get kills, you can actually rush people. It makes a good secondary, especially if you're using a sniper and you're not using a wild card. I think that it's very deserving of the C spot, maybe B, but for right now we'll keep it C and maybe we'll change our mind somewhere down the road. Other than that, for C tier, I would add the Howard 77. This shotgun is so ass. How many shots do you have to fucking hit with this thing? 2, 3, fucking 15? Who knows? I don't think I've gotten a single one-hit kill with this thing when I first started. Like, it's so weak. Unless they're standing 2 feet in front of you and you're shooting right between their fucking eyes, you're not getting a one-shot with this thing. It is useful if you're using like a secondary and you have maybe an assault rifle, you run out of ammo, quickly switch, bam, hit him in the head. That'll work, you know. It's not god-awful, but it's not anywhere close to being good. So that's why we're keeping that one at a C. Alright, next up for C class, this is still C for shitty. I'm gonna put the RPD. It's not that good, if you're gonna be objectively honest here. There's nothing going for the RPD other than its big ammo reserve, which, I mean, it's nice. I would love to have a big ammo reserve, but honestly, why? What's the point? You're probably gonna end up fucking dying because you're too slow to dodge a bullet, you're too slow to fucking turn around and shoot somebody else, and you're definitely too slow to move across the map if you're playing something like Search and Destroy, an objective-based game mode. But then again, it still does kill people, so it gets the C spot. I think that's it for the C, so now we'll move on into B category. B category stands for fucking something good. Bitchin', that's what it stands for. Pretend I didn't forget that. I don't even know what to put in this one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put the AK-47 first, because the AK-47 in this game isn't as good as it was in Classic COD. Like, the AK-47 in Modern Warfare was terrible. I did not like it. Not high damage, not fast. You could put high cap magazines in there, but what's the point? You know, you're probably gonna end up dying because this thing has just insane recoil. I mean, in real life, an AK-47 is very similar to the game, I won't lie. The iron sights are pretty accurate for an AKM model. Although, it is an assault rifle, it'll get kills, it'll get stuff done with it. So it gets a B for bitchin'. Alright, for B, we're also going to be adding the Pellington 783. Why did I add this here? This is a hit marker machine. Call this the Car 98K of the Cold War. There is nothing good about this one in regards to damage. This thing will give you hit markers unless you hit headshots. And I fucking hate that. Hate it so much. Also, I am pretty ass at that game, if we're going to be completely honest with you. Don't like it very much for those reasons. It gets B for bitchin'. Other than that, I'm going to put the KSP-45. Really nothing special about this gun. Nothing super good, nothing super bad. So it just gets the B spot, you know. Nothing really crazy there. I'm going to also put the Stoner 63 in B. I don't see a reason why it should be A or S tier. It's better than the RPD without any doubt. But it's not necessarily better than anything else here on the B list. So I'm going to keep it there at B. It's okay, you know, you can use it for whatever you want. But you got to be honest, there's nothing good that makes it stand out. Same thing goes for the RPG. RPG is a launcher like the Sigma 2 way down here. But the RPG is just better, you know, you can actually use the RPG in real combat. Unlike the Sigma, which is just fucking stupid. Why would you bring a Sigma to a fucking gunfight? I would shoot you with a pistol before you could fucking lock on me and kill me with that thing. RPG, however, you know, it has some uses. I'll give it that. So we're gonna keep the RPG at a B tier right there. And then we're gonna add one more weapon to the B tier. And this one, I don't know, I feel bad that I have to put it here, but we're gonna go ahead and put the Tundra, the LW3 or the L116 from Black Ops. This gun was so good in Black Ops, and it's just not good. It is not competitive enough. I mean, they haven't had a single good sniper in this game yet. I mean, they probably will add something eventually, something that'll be good. But for right now, as things are, it's not cutting it, man. It's not cutting it. That's it for the B tier. Now we're going on to A, which is fucking awesome, I think. That's what I said it was. Pretend I'm not tired. I am so fucking tired, man. I have gotten like 3 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, which is fucking great. Alright, A tier for amazing. Type 63. What is there not to love about this one? Semi-auto, just like the M14 from back in the day. It's got relatively good ammo capacity. You can always swap the mags and stuff, but it's basically a DMR, you know. I see nothing bad with it. It's like an SKS. It's better, I would think, than a lot of other weapons on this list, just because, you know, you can tap 2 or 3 times and get a kill faster than you could with an assault rifle of some kind. But I think A is a perfect tier for it. Next, we're gonna throw on the Milano 821. I see a lot of people using this Uzi. I think the Uzi was great in the games prior. I think that in this game, they've kept it right at the same spot. There's nothing super good about this one. But there's also nothing, you know, super bad about this one either. Gotta say, it has to stay, it has to stay, it has to stay. For the A tier, we're also gonna add the AK-74U. I'm not gonna lie, this one really, it's not as good as it was in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was an immaculate game, and this, it just isn't the exact same. If it was Black Ops 1, I'd put that thing up in S tier, no problem. But there's really no reason why it's any better than any of the other weapons on the A list. But it's definitely better when it comes to time to kill and damage output than, say, the AK-47 or anything else in the B tier. I mean, what else would you put it at? And then I'm going to add one more thing to A tier, and that is going to be the Krig 6. The Krig 6 reminds me of the Galil, and I love the Galil to pieces. The Galil is my favorite weapon in Black Ops 1, but in this one, they haven't made anything that's, you know, above and beyond with the Krig 6, which kind of sucks. But it is a lot better than anything else, all the way B to F. Might be a little better than the AK-47U. It might be better than the Milano, but it's not good enough in my opinion for S tier. Alright, final one, S tier for shitting my brains out good, alright. S, without a doubt, XM4 or the Commando. Wonderful piece of American machinery. When I look at it, I think America. There's a reason why we are the #1 superpower. You know that, right? The XM4 has so many different changes you could do to it. And just starting off, maybe with level 10, at that point you'll have enough to make it better than pretty much any weapon out on this list. It can be modded for good close quarters, good long distance battle. I prefer mine to be a medium distance. I don't like to get too far away from people when I kill them, but I also don't like it when they're super close and I'm using the XM4. For that reason, S tier, shitting my brains out good. Next, the Galileo SA-12 or the Spaz 12. This thing is a beast. When I say it, it is a fucking machine. It is a slaughterhouse in metal. This thing will shred through people. As long as you know you're hitting your shots, you're actually good at the game. But I mean, there's nothing not to love about this. It's probably gonna end up getting nerfed to like the 725. And it's gonna be absolutely taken down to probably B tier within, I'd say, the first 3 months of the game. And then it's probably gonna get put back up to A tier. But there's nothing bad about the SA-12. Maybe the ammo capacity isn't too perfect, but still, you're putting out a whole bunch of damage for each shot. So I think it's very deserving of S tier. Last and not least, MP5. Just like in Modern Warfare, just like in the original Black Ops, just like in so many games before, the MP5 is an all-around machine. The MP5 is so good that to this day, military forces still use it. Okay, think about that. To this day, it's still used. MP5 has beautiful iron sights. These bad boys are so nice. It has a relatively good ammo capacity. You can put on longer clips if you need to. It does relatively good damage. Wonderful for up close. Great for medium distance. And for long distance. But if we're being honest, unless you're playing satellite, you're really not getting into long distance battles. And that's really only on one side of the map. MP5, SA12, XM4, absolute S tier, shitting my brains out how good they are. But that is going to be it for today's video. This list is most likely to change. Probably you don't agree with this list. Sucks to suck. If you don't agree, leave a comment down below what you think you might change, what you think should be different. But if you have enjoyed, make sure you do like, share, subscribe, comment, favorite, all that wonderful stuff. I am KTB Gaming, and peace out.